Most people believe weakness is simply part of getting older. But research from the CDC 2024 shows otherwise. After age 60, your body can lose up to 3% of muscle mass and 1.5% of strength every single year, not because of age itself, but because of inactivity and poor nutrition. That slow decline isn't just about losing strength. According to the Lancet Public Health 2022, it quietly raises your risk of falls, fractures, and loss of independence, the very things that make aging feel difficult. The good news: science also proves it's never too late to rebuild. Just a few small daily actions, standing up every 30 minutes, eating enough protein, sleeping deeply, or simply staying hydrated, can reverse 30 to 50% of muscle loss in as little as 8 to 12 weeks. You don't need a gym membership or expensive supplements. What you need is consistency, the simple commitment to move, nourish, and rest your body with intention. Because staying strong after 60 isn't about chasing youth. It's about protecting your freedom to live, move, and enjoy every day on your own terms. Number 1. Sitting too much, moving too little. You might not think of sitting as dangerous, but your muscles do. When you sit for long stretches, blood flow to your legs slows down, starving your muscles of the oxygen and nutrients they need to stay strong. According to the Lancet 2022, sitting more than 4 consecutive hours can reduce your body's ability to build new muscle protein by nearly 40%. That means your legs, hips, and back quietly begin to weaken, even if you feel fine. The NIH 2023 adds that adults who sit for more than 8 hours a day have 2.5 times higher risk of losing muscle mass compared to those who move frequently throughout the day. It's a silent decline, and it happens faster than most people realize. But here's the encouraging part. You can start reversing that damage today without exercise equipment or gym time. Every 30 minutes, simply stand up and move for 2 to 3 minutes, or do 10 quick sit-to-stands, rising from your chair and sitting back down slowly. Studies published in PubMed 2023 show that performing this simple move just 3 times a day can increase leg strength by 15% within 6 weeks. It's not about doing more, it's about breaking the stillness, because every time you stand up, you tell your body, "I'm not done moving yet." Number 2. Eating too little protein. After 60, your muscles don't respond to food the way they used to. Scientists call it anabolic resistance, the body's natural slowdown in building new muscle tissue. That means the same small portion of chicken or fish that once maintained your strength no longer does the job. According to the Prot-Age Study Group, BMJ 2023, adults over 60 need 1.0 to 1.2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight each day just to maintain muscle health. Yet most seniors barely reach half of that. When your body doesn't get enough protein, it starts breaking down existing muscle for energy, a slow drain that leads to sarcopenia, or age-related muscle loss. And once that loss begins, daily tasks like standing up, climbing stairs, or carrying groceries become harder every month. The fix isn't complicated, it's about timing and consistency. Aim for 25 to 30 grams of high-quality protein at every meal instead of loading it all into dinner. For example, 2 boiled eggs, 1 cup of Greek yogurt, and half a fillet of salmon. Simple, affordable, and powerful. Research from the NIH 2023 shows that spreading protein evenly across 3 meals helps your muscles absorb it up to 30% more efficiently. Because after 60, staying strong isn't about eating more. It's about feeding your muscles smarter every single day. Number 3. Chronic lack of sleep. It's easy to shrug off a bad night's sleep. But when sleepless nights become a habit, your muscles pay the price. During deep sleep, your body releases growth hormone, GH, and IGF-1, 2 key messengers that repair and rebuild muscle tissue. According to Sleep Medicine Reviews 2023, sleeping fewer than 6 hours a night can reduce these hormones enough to slow muscle recovery by up to 25%. That means even if you eat well and stay active, your body can't fully rebuild the muscle fibers you worked so hard to preserve. And there's more. Chronic sleep loss also raises cortisol, the stress hormone that signals your body to break down muscle for energy. Over time, this hormonal imbalance weakens your strength, increases body fat, and drains your energy. But here's the simple truth. Quality sleep is one of the cheapest, most effective muscle-building tools available. Aim for 7 to 8 hours every night, and keep your bedtime consistent, even on weekends. Turn off screens at least 1 hour before bed to cut tossing and turning by nearly 40%, according to Nature Neuroscience, 2022. A dark, cool room, a quiet mind, and a regular schedule can do more for your muscles than any supplement, because real recovery doesn't happen in the gym. It happens while you sleep. Number 4. Too many processed foods, sugar, and refined oils. Your muscles don't just depend on protein, they depend on the quality of everything you eat. When more than half of your calories come from ultra-processed foods, your body begins to shift into silent inflammation mode. According to the Lancet Endocrinology, 2022, people whose diets are made up of over 50% processed foods show a 28% higher risk of chronic inflammation and lose an average of 12% of muscle mass within 3 years. That's because foods loaded with refined sugar, white flour, and cheap oils trigger oxidative stress, which damages muscle cells and blocks protein synthesis, the very process your body uses to repair and grow muscle. You may not feel it day to day, but over time, that hidden inflammation steals your energy, weakens your grip, and slows your recovery. The solution isn't about cutting everything you love. It's about making simple swaps. Skip the pastries, sodas, and fried snacks. Instead, reach for walnuts, almonds, fresh fruit, boiled eggs, or low-fat Greek yogurt, foods rich in antioxidants and omega-3s that help calm inflammation and protect muscle tissue. In fact, NIH Nutrition 2024 found that reducing processed foods by just 10% can lower your inflammation marker, CRP, by 14% in 2 months. Small dietary changes today can mean stronger muscles, steadier energy, and fewer aches tomorrow. Because every meal is a choice to feed inflammation or to fuel strength. Number 5. Not doing resistance training or doing it wrong. Walking is great for your heart, but it's not enough to keep your muscles strong. After 60, your body naturally loses type DAO2 muscle fibers, the fast, powerful fibers that help you stand up, lift groceries, and catch yourself if you trip. According to the CDC 2024 and the Lancet Aging 2023, adults who do resistance training at least twice a week have 30 to 40% greater muscle and bone density and cut their risk of falling by nearly 40%. That's not a minor improvement. That's the difference between living confidently and fearing every step. Resistance training isn't about lifting heavy weights or going to the gym. It's about challenging your muscles regularly, even with simple tools like resistance bands, water bottles, or your own body weight. Just 15 to 20 minutes, 3 times a week, can dramatically improve strength, balance, and posture. If you're new to exercise, start small. Try a wall push-up, standing arm's length from a wall and gently pressing away, or a chair squat, standing up and sitting down slowly without using your hands. Studies on PubMed 2022 show that doing these moves consistently can increase upper and lower body strength by 20% in just 8 weeks. The goal isn't perfection, it's persistence. Because every controlled push, pull, or squat tells your body, I still need this strength. Number 6. Overusing painkillers or statins. Medications can help, but when used too often or too long, they can quietly weaken your muscles. According to the BMJ 2023, prolonged use of NSAIDs, corticosteroids, or statins can lead to myopathy, a condition that damages muscle fibers and reduces your body's natural energy molecule, CoQ10. That energy loss shows up as fatigue, soreness, or even sudden weakness, symptoms many older adults mistake for just aging. Research from Oxford University, 2022, found that 5 to 10% of seniors taking statins report mild to moderate muscle pain or weakness, especially when combined with dehydration, low vitamin D, or multiple medications. But that doesn't mean these drugs are bad. For millions, statins save lives by lowering heart risks. The real problem is using them without proper monitoring or balance. Here's what science suggests. Don't self-medicate or extend prescriptions longer than advised. Always discuss dosage and side effects with your doctor, especially if you feel unexplained muscle pain, stiffness, or cramps. Some studies, including the NEJM 2023, show that supplementing CoQ10, 100-200 ml daily, can reduce muscle discomfort by around 30% in those who need to stay on statins. And remember, no pill can replace movement, hydration, and balanced nutrition. Medications should support your health, not silently take your strength away. Number 7. Drinking too little water and ignoring electrolytes. Most people think dehydration just makes you thirsty, but for your muscles, it's much more serious. Water is what keeps blood flowing smoothly, delivering oxygen and nutrients to every muscle fiber. When you don't drink enough, your blood thickens, circulation slows, and your muscles start running on low fuel. According to the American Journal of Physiology, 2022, losing just 2% of your body's water can cut muscle strength by 10 to 15% and increase fall risk by 20%. That's a single day of mild dehydration, not weeks without water. As hydration drops, so does stability. You might notice more cramps, fatigue, dizziness, or that heavy leg feeling after walking short distances. The fix is simple but powerful. Drink 1.5 to 2 liters of water daily, spaced evenly throughout the day rather than all at once. If you live in a dry climate or exercise regularly, add an extra 300 to 500 milliliters to stay balanced. And don't forget electrolytes. A pinch of sea salt or a slice of lemon in your water naturally restores sodium and potassium lost through sweat. It's not about drinking endlessly. It's about staying consistently hydrated so your muscles can contract, recover, and protect your balance. Because even the strongest body can falter if it runs dry. Connection. The common thread behind every habit. When you look at all 7 habits together, one thing becomes crystal clear. They don't require fancy equipment, expensive supplements, or extreme diets. What they share is simplicity. Small, consistent actions that protect your muscles, bones, and memory. The 3 pillars of healthy aging. These aren't just physical benefits. They're the foundation of independence. Strong muscles mean you can carry your groceries. Healthy bones keep you walking confidently. A sharp mind helps you stay connected and in control of your daily life. According to the NIH Longevity Study 2024, maintaining just 3 of these 7 healthy habits can extend your healthy lifespan by 6 to 8 years and reduce your risk of long-term medical dependence by 43%. That's not magic. That's biology working in your favor. Each habit reinforces the others. Movement improves sleep, protein fuels recovery, hydration boosts focus, and rest balances everything in between. It's like tuning an instrument. When all strings work in harmony, life feels lighter, steadier, more in rhythm. And that rhythm, once built, is what keeps you strong, independent, and fully alive after 60. Every small choice you make today, standing up from your chair, adding a little extra protein to your meal, or giving yourself 1 more hour of sleep, is a quiet victory against aging. Within just a few weeks, you'll start to feel the difference. Your steps become steadier, your sleep grows deeper, and you begin to feel like you're taking back control of your own body. Because real strength isn't about youth, it's about consistency, care, and intention. Health doesn't fade with age. It fades with neglect. So take that first step today. Subscribe for more science-backed habits that keep you strong, sharp, and independent after 60. And always remember, This information is for education only, not a substitute for medical advice. Talk to your doctor before making any changes to your routine, and keep investing in the healthiest version of you.